have a stalker.
We received interesting mail. It was addressed to my husband, and someone is going through a lot of trouble. So they will type his name and address and print it out and cut it out and tape it on. You know when you get a book of stamps and you remove stamps and what's left is the border?
Right.
Whoever is sending this will take that border and like close the envelope with it. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should see what's in here. And I opened it up and it was a pornographic DVD with a little note that said, "Good times with you last Tuesday."
Roz,
R-O-Z. So he's like, what if this is like a video of me like going to my car or something? Like, what if someone's recording us?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike and the Doc. I'm Mike.
and I'm the doc.
And I'm Leah.
And if you tuned in last week, you know that I have a stalker, or maybe Leah's got a stalker. We got a porn DVD. We got this crazy anime photo and this typed weird love note. And that isn't even like the weirdest crap about it.
Yeah, so now when we last received
It was June to
mail,
August.
it was June. It was August. And then September comes and we get another letter, I'll call it.
Yeah, like this person is like putting in the time.
Yeah. So far, I think it's like once a month.
And you got to be consistent. Just like they say on YouTube, you got to be consistent. So this person was consistent like every June, August, then September.
Yeah.
Consistency is key.
And you know, this one though,
That's what
but
they
this
say.
one for me is what really kind of confirmed, I think, that it's someone that you work with.
Yeah, like we weren't sure where they were from. They could have been from anywhere, right?
Yeah, all we knew is that it was postmarked locally.
Yes.
From here. So this time we got another padded manila envelope, lots of stamps again. I think that the return address, though, on this one was different. And the return address just used, it was a couple, and they used both of their first names and their address. So me, again, Googling this, I find out that this is a physician who works at the same hospital. And so I asked Narrows, I was like, hey, do you know this doctor? And he's like, well, you know, I know him, but I don't know him well. Like, we work together. Kind of like you guys work together, but you guys know each other well, right?
We're on the show all the time.
Well, it was an ICU doc. So I worked with this one doctor at a local hospital when we first got here, which was what?
2015.
So in 2015, 1-5. And then I didn't really see him again until my most recent job because he also works there. So, but we got this in what year, Leah?
So
2023?
we got this in 2023.
Yeah. So 2015 to 2023.
But you know what's weird? And I just noticed this now.
Yeah.
So the return address on our first two was the same address, but a different name. This one was this couple, this doctor and his wife's name, but the same address as the first one, which is weird, right?
They're really toying with that address.
There's something with that address.
And I can't figure it out currently.
It's weird. I don't know. And so
Like is the person waiting for us to go to the address
This is
and then
fun.
like film us?
film, like I was thinking like kidnap us.
Oh man.
And we're thinking about doing a show at that address.
That'll be the next one. We'll do a drive-by. But what's weird is, so we get this envelope and I open it up. And again, I think this dates the person. It's a CD.
Another CD?
A CD, not a DVD, a CD.
Oh, CD.
And it's
A compact disc. A compact disc
which
for our
no-
younger viewers.
No cars have CD players anymore.
Right.
I don't
no,
think so.
mine has a DVD player, but not a. I wonder if it plays CDs. I don't know. Maybe it does.
Yeah, it's almost like not even a car has a CD player anymore.
You're right.
8-track.
But that's the thing is, like, this CD was, I didn't even know this artist. I doubt you will. Martin Mancuso. Do you know Martin
I've
Mancuso?
never heard of that.
Nope. I had to look it up because I did not. But what's,
Interesting things they send.
it's just like really
it's
random.
off the wall.
I would have to look. Let me see.
So I think what it is basically did you say what the note said?
No, there was a note with this one too.
Okay. Why don't you tell us what the note said?
And it was typed as well. And it said, great time, N, like Narrows. And then it had a heart.
N.
Yeah.
N.
Like, okay. So
it cool?
they've totally cracked the code. My nickname for Narrows is N.
Is it?
No, absolutely.
No,
I've
but you
never
know
heard
what?
that.
But you know what?
Like
You sometimes sign your emails like that.
Oh, that's true. I do
Instead
reply,
of writing his whole name, he'll just write N. Period.
Sure.
N period. Yeah, that's. No,
No, those he
regular
always
emails.
just like informal, which is a good point, right?
Yeah, that
Like,
is a good point. That is a good point. So, Martin Mancuso. So, what this was it was a CD, and like I guess this ICU doc and his wife, they got married. Okay, and we'll go into everything else, but basically, they liked this guy and this artist. And then they made a CD of like their wedding, not like filming at them at their wedding, but kind of like
the music
song.
that they played, I don't know if it was at their wedding or at their reception. And that was you go to a wedding and you give usually people something to take home,
Yes.
something small. They, as their wedding gift to people attending, gave them this CD of this guy's music. And inside they wrote their names, which I'm not going to say, and the year. What they write? They wrote May 2002. So we didn't even know initially that it was a wedding thing. We just knew it said the couple's names, May 2002. And so he calls this doctor and was like, does May 2002 mean anything to you? And he's like, that's the month and year I was married.
Wow. Yeah, random. And what I was going to say is, so we received this CD, and what was I going to say? I forgot now. We received this CD. So number one, in 2002, did we know each other?
No, I mean,
No.
I think we met
Oh, we met
in 2002.
Okay. Okay.
Just so far back. So, Doc, when you called this doctor, what was his reaction?
It was a lot of fun kind of spreading the wealth. I won't lie. So you were on the phone, right? So,
I was in the room when you called. Yeah.
So I called him up and I said, hey, I got this. And, I didn't even know the ICU doc at this time. And he said, oh, yeah, we were going to get married. And it was this whole thing. Like, we were going to get married at this one time. But then his father was
terminally
was
ill.
terminal. Like, this is an ICU doc. And his father was probably in the ICU.
Oh, he was very sick. I think he said something like he got married at his bedside, and then they ended up doing the reception later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the hospital?
Yeah, no, that's what he said. He said that they got married at his dad's bedside because...
He was imminent.
Yes.
Amazing.
He was imminent.
So that just adds a whole other level of
So this
chaos.
perpetrator at this wedding,
But
which
how
also
else
dates
would they,
them.
How else would they have gotten it?
And that's a short list, Mike. Remember you were
think-
saying?
I'm totally lost.
It's confusing.
As are we.
I'm getting more lost. Like, I knew who it was when we first started.
Yeah.
Now I absolutely don't know
You have
who
no
it
idea,
is.
right?
I'm getting more lost.
That's how we feel. And I think initially when he called the doctor, his first question was, are you getting any weird mail?
Sure.
Yeah, is it somebody who's like sending this out to a bunch
To
of
multiple.
docs?
And he's like, no.
Who's going to respond? Right?
This seems targeted,
Right?
right?
I think so
It's
too.
just specifically you guys.
So Mike, so when I talked to him, I called the ICU doctor and I said, hey, are you getting this like mail? Like, this is ridiculous. Because I thought it might be somebody who's just, let's just send a bunch of mail to a
Doctors.
bunch of docs and blow up all their marriages. We'll see which one calls me back, kind of thing. But actually, I talked to him, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is a CD from our wedding, which we had to do at the bedside because his father was terminal.
Wow.
So they had to do the wedding early. Okay, and then his wife got on and was like, "Who is that?" And
No, I think her first question was, how did you get this?
how did you get that CD? Because there was only a few people that went to this quote unquote reception.
And do you remember? So I don't even think I said this. So on the inside of the CD, it was like written in like gold ink. It was like their names, May 2002. And we sent a photo to this physician so that he could see what we were talking about. And his wife was like, "That's my handwriting." She's like, "I wrote those." So it's not even like
So
random, right? It's legitimately from this event.
and did they and then at this small reception, because they had to make it small because at the ICU at the bedside, they gave the CD out to a finite number of people, right? So I think I asked them how many people went to your reception.
And you were not at the wedding,
No,
correct?
no.
We weren't even in Vegas. I mean, we had just met.
Yeah.
So there was no way we were here. We have no connection to this physician or his wife. I don't know this singer.
I can kind of see it on your face, like you're like, what the and like
And what's the
where is this
message?
going?
Yeah,
And
like
bizarre. I just want to say there's such bizarre pieces.
Yeah.
You would think. I don't know. You think you could go to Target or Walmart and get some more up to date things.
well, and then
that's
there's
just
a
where I-
note. There's a note with this one too. Great time, N, and a heart.
You know, I was thinking back. I forget the name of the show, but there was something like this where it's like a mystery type show.
Really? What show is that?
And the villain, they would call it by one letter, like N
Oh.
or M. It was one of those like made for TV movies or like series where it's
Is
like
it based on true events or was it just created for TV?
I think it was created.
Okay.
Yeah, but I remember them calling them one letter.
I don't know.
And it was similar to like it was a mystery thing.
Yeah.
So the person would do something and then leave a note saying, you know, this was N or done by P. Or whatever.
But what is the point of this, I guess? Like of sending us the CD?
I'm
Like
lost.
what mess? I'm kind of confused as to what the first thing we got. I was just like, oh, they're trying to cause conflict. But as it goes on, I'm more and more confused about what they want.
And you might even think like, is it some random person who's going through like an old box, right? Because we did look up the person at that address and they looked like they were a renter, right?
I think so.
And so then, you know, when you go into a rental, there's all this old stuff at the rental from the previous renters.
Sure.
Were they going through it? But then if you're going through this stuff, why not just throw it out? Why like randomly mail it to me? And then the fact that they're mailing me something from an ICU doctor, somebody who's in
Do you
healthcare, it's
think,
just,
though-
it couldn't be, it's gotta be related.
Do you think, though, this is, I don't know, like the return address just had the two first names, which were also written on the inside. So do you think they knew that this person was an ICU doctor? Or is it just a weird coincidence?
No, I know the ICU doctor and they're taking the time to mail it to us. That can't be random.
You think they know the ICU
Oh,
doctor?
let me also put one other thing in. The ICU doctor kind of looks like me.
Oh, does he? I've never
And-
seen him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's like an Indian guy.
Okay.
And then
Are you
his
saying all
wife.
Indian guys look alike?
Yeah, they all look alike. You all look the same. But then the wife is from here.
Oh, that's right.
So
I didn't
don't know
think about that.
Yeah, that, and she's a nurse.
She's Caucasian,
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a nurse too.
Oh yeah.
so kind of similar couple
Yes.
in some sort of way.
Yes.
That
Didn't you know that?
no.
I'm glad
I
we're
didn't
doing the
know
show.
Wow, we're unraveling.
It's not random.
that. So basically, you're saying all these things together
That's why I
point
was-
you in the position that this is targeted and like very thought thought out.
What really I think would have maybe put a bow on this is if the wife of the doc, the other doc, said, "Oh yeah, we got this. We've gotten this mail also from this same person." Then I'd be like, "Okay, here's this person who's just trying to screw up people's marriages. Easy, simple." But then they had no idea. And they were more concerned about how we got it.
She was really freaking out. I could hear her in the background, curious as to how we got it, why we have it, where it came from, and I have no answers.
And this isn't even the craziest crap. We're just scratching the surface. In fact, I think if we were doing like an investigation, the first thing was like, here's somebody's trying to ruin our marriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Somebody's trying to ruin our marriage. The second piece that we got from this is that I know them from healthcare in some capacity.
You mean the CD that we just got?
Yeah. So the DVD is like, we're trying to ruin your marriage. I think the
playing
the anime thing,
Yeah.
still trying to ruin your marriage, but we don't want to do pornographic DVD and go to jail. We could go with regular jail. And then the third thing was like the
think it would be
CD
federal
from
prison.
docs.
Isn't
Yeah,
it a
federal prison
offense?
sucks.
Federal prison's better.
Is it?
So
supposed to be.
we've already got them down on a couple of charges.
That's right. Like, well, I don't know why nobody wants to investigate this.
Right.
And so then the third thing is they're from not the hospital, but they're in healthcare, I think.
I think so too.
And
What
then-
do you
and-
think as an outsider? Because I feel like we are so close to this. I have no idea anymore.
I still feel like they're in healthcare, and I'm kind of thinking too. It's almost like they're close, right? They got to be close to that doctor in some regard. So it's almost like you're
That's
looking to
true.
To
get
have gone
caught.
to their wedding.
Yeah, because you don't just invite everyone to your wedding.
This is a reception. I was looking. You wrote it, Leah. Is a reception of 100 people.
Oh, did
And
I
this is
write
like
that?
an ICU doctor. That's not like.
Could be 1,000.
Yes, like what I'm saying is, if it wasn't for the circumstances of, I think, his father being terminal,
Oh, yeah.
I think it would have been a lot bigger. And so this must have been I feel like it was somebody who's close. Or maybe it was like a girlfriend or boyfriend of somebody who went
Could be a
that's
guest.
close.
That's
right?
true. That's
and
true.
and for them to not think that you're going to go through the list and see who was there, I just feel like now
I don't
it's
even know
easy
if
to
they
get
have a
caught.
list anymore, though. Like,
Okay.
because so this happened in 2023, and his wedding was in 2002.
20 years,
Like,
over
do
20
you remember
years.
everyone who came to your wedding?
Not all of them.
That's the thing is I don't even think.
But the list, right? Who you sent invites out to.
Do you think he still has that? I don't
and
know.
Would it even be digital?
That's
far
what I'm
back?
saying. Like in 2002, I don't know that we kept
Handwritten.
all of that information like we do today. Everything's so well documented today.
Right. And that wedding, you got to comb that list of who got that CD.
You know, I have to tell you something. If someone called me and was like, "We've received this in the mail," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's from my wedding," I would be like very invested. Would you not? Would you not like follow
would-
up with these people? Like, hey, did you get anything else? Hey, anything else mention me? Did you ever figure out who it was?
So that's kind of
we haven't
strange
heard
to you.
anything from them, which I thought I would want to know if
could-
someone was sending stuff
I could
personally
see.
like that.
I could see where you're coming from.
But like we haven't heard anything more from them, which makes me feel like they
They're
probably
like a
forgot about
follow
it.
up. Hey,
Mike,
is
it's-
Right?
everything okay?
It's
Or-
going to get wilder. It's going to get so wild.
Well, Mike, we're just scratching the surface.
Very good. I can't wait for the next episode. I'm so glued and lost at the same time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, ask away. We really want to know what your comments are on this. Not like, oh, yeah, we really liked what you said. Like, what do you think? Or if you're like a cop, help us out. Or if you're like, oh, yeah, I've seen this all the time. Maybe you work at the post office. Yeah, we see this all the time. It's very random.
Tune in next week for our final episode.